What's going on, y'all? Welcome in to 2peace podcast. How y'all doing this afternoon? Starting it, what's going on, y'all? Ooh, baby. So you the 80s babies, what's going on? Yes. How y'all doing today? Hey, everyone. Welcome to 2peace podcast. So I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to have just a simple conversation with you all. How you all doing today? How's your mental? How is your soul? How is your heart feeling? Because honey, when I say it's a lot going on in the world, it's a lot going on in the world. Whether it affects you, whether it affects someone that you know, whether it affects the economy, anything. So I just had to jump on and just talk about a few things today. So I know you all have been knowing about the talking about the B. Simone situation with the friend. So I had to literally go and so discussing this B. Simone, because I had to look at a few clips, because like what they show on other social media platforms, it'd be crazy. So I had to like go search for the other videos and just trying to see like what are they talking about. So basically is what I get is, so this is what they headline. See, they never, and this is what I learned about people that have access to videos. They only post the controversial part or the good part about the video. So when I did go and look at the videos, and I'm learning how to like put it up on the screen as I'm talking, how everybody else do. I don't know if I have to have a Chromebook for that. Y'all let me know, because I need to know what's going on. So, and I need to, just know how to pull up things about displaying them and everything. So I looked at a few of the videos, and I see that her and a friend had a conversation. The girl is familiar. I don't know if I've seen her on other like platforms or anything like that, but the girl was saying S. I'm gonna say S because I don't want to pronounce her name wrong. Was saying how, you know, she was homeless, she had to live with her mom, like she had her baby, car got repossessed, sold, whatever situation. So this is my intake on both sides. Now, we are saying, oh, Big Simone is a bad friend, she a bad friend, but we don't even know the true meaning or what even happened in their relationship. Like, yes, it could have been, oh, B. Simone, she got big-headed, oh, I can do this, I can help her if I want to help, whatever situation, woo-woo. Then nobody's looking at the part where this girl could have been an a-hole to her, like, throughout her life or at some point in her life. And then when B. Simone got big, then she like, oh, well, I'm going through this. I know my friend gonna, you know what I'm saying, pull through for me or whatever situation. Sometimes it don't always be like that. Like, you get big, but when I was down, you ain't want to mess with me. But down up, now you expecting me to help you. And see, like I said, we don't know the true meaning and the true value of their relationship. We're only seeing, you know, bits and pieces of it for whatever reason people put it out or whatever. But my intake on it is, I know, like I know that when you're up and when you're doing things and doing whatever situation, like I said, with that girl, it could have been time B. Simone was down and that girl was up, and she probably did help B. Simone. So, like I said, we didn't know because B. Simone didn't give like, oh, well, she didn't say, oh, well, I was down and you ain't helped me. Or she didn't say, man, like, you was good. Like, you was good. So what did I need to help you for? Like, I ain't have to help you. Like, she didn't say any one of those things. All she kept saying was Jesus. 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 Y'all, when I say hilarious, oh my goodness. Baby, when I say these social media platforms is hilarious, they are hilarious. But like I said, like, going into that and when you in that type of fame, and then the crazy part is, y'all, show you, like, you ain't even gotta be in that type of fame to like even go through stuff like that. Like, you cannot have a lot of money and you still go through stuff like that. Like, I done seen situations, I done been in situations like I'm just saying me, I done help people. Like, I want the wealthiest, richest, or whatever situation. I done help people in many occasions, many situations. You know, just supporting them. If I wasn't able to give, I'm supporting them. I'm hitting them up. Y'all good? Y'all mental good? Woo. Now that I look at it, they might not have, or let me say this, I might not have been the person they wanted to do that, but I did it though, because I'm thinking, like, to me, I'm like, I'm messing with you, like, you know what I'm saying? You my homie, you my woo friend, family, whatever situation. So I'm gonna look out for you because, shorty, especially if I've been around you for years, like, this is a natural thing for me, and I had to come to realize again, sometimes this stuff don't come natural to people. Being nice and being kind-hearted and being, sometimes it don't come natural to people when it comes to certain people. Cause I done seen people then shading me, but then I see somebody else, oh, do you need this? Oh, do you need, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? It might not be that dramatic, but to me it's like, oh dang, like I'm trying to see how you doing, woo, but it wasn't me. Feel what I'm saying? I get it now that it's not that I looked out or whatever situation, it's just who I was as a person. They didn't want it coming from me. Like, it's cool, okay, you did it, nah. But I really wanted it to come from this person or this guy or whatever situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we don't know the depth of it. We don't know, like, the serious situation of, like, well, B. Simone is a bad friend. Shorty, we don't know that. We don't know none of that. Like, and then when it, like I said, when it comes to females, child, that's why I never hung around a lot of females. But then in this case, like B. Simone, I'm pretty sure she ain't hanging around a lot of females. That we just seen her in the industry. We just seen that she still don't hang around a lot of females. Shorty, hanging around a lot of females is something. Even if you don't. So like Shorty, you can hang around 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 females. So if that bond is not locked in, tight, knitted, boom, you're gonna have some type of falling out. You're gonna have this friend don't like this friend. Now you in the middle. This friend don't like this friend for whatever reason. That friend don't like that friend for whatever reason. These two friends don't like these two friends for whatever reason. Like, Joe, it's a lot mentally, Shorty. And then on top of that, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you're literally in the middle, you're the neutral one, in order for things to kind of work out. Like, Shorty, I done been through a lot of it. That's what I'm like, man, we don't know the detriment of their friendship. Like, they only showing us a certain part of it. Like, and they only showing, like, B. Simone being a bad friend. Because she's not, like, giving that off, like, oh, well, I'm sorry. No, it's a reason why, Shorty, she not saying what she's saying. And that girl, when B. Simone asked when she was a good friend, I think you're an amazing friend. But, I think you're an amazing friend. Shorty, then she's not an amazing friend, because you could say she's an amazing friend, and then you literally have to think and tap and pause 3 times for you to even get the answer that you get. Like, Shorty, it's not giving. It's not giving friends. It's not giving y'all was friends or whatever situation. And this is what I think about it. I feel like if you fall out, if we fall out, like literally, like if we fall out at any point in our lives and we've known each other for like, I'm gonna say 5 plus, 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus years, and like we literally fall out and literally like it's like nobody's trying to, oh, let me see what's going on, this or that. Joe, that was never your friend in the first place. It was just a person that you was hanging around. Y'all just had some stuff in common. Y'all kicked the bubbles, and that was it. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, literally. And yes, I'm speaking from a place where it's like I done had plenty of friends, and literally I don't talk to either one right now. Like, there's like some I can say why I found out, and some I can say it's my fault, because I feel like if I done for you and I'm telling you my situation, just like you told me your situation, and if I out of kindness of my heart did something for you, or you acted funny in front of a nigga, a man, you acted funny when other people came around, or whatever situation. Like I said, I take full responsibility, full accountability for if I walked away. Like, I didn't walk away from friendships and ain't said nothing. Cause it's like, so you mean to tell me I gotta sit here and explain to you why I feel the way I feel? Or you ain't see where you went wrong at? Or did you really just say that in front of, like, it's so many different ways that you can literally say, oh, well, whatever. Huh? And then if I do explain, and if I do say, well, look, this and this and that, Joe, if you still disregard my feelings and what I said to you when we're supposed to be friends, I'm definitely walking away. It is what it is. And if I said anything while I was intoxicated or whatever situation, and then you didn't come back and tell me or ask me, just like sometimes I didn't go back and tell nobody, I didn't go back and talk to nobody about why I just, shorty, that's fam. But see, how I used to be, it's like, Joe, what's up? Like, what happened? Like, damn, I said something? You ain't come and tell me what I said? Like, you ain't say, hey, shorty, you was out of pocket. Like, man, I ain't like that. Feel me, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say that because it's been a lot of times I just stopped talking to people. And like, okay, whatever. It is what it is, shorty. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and describe to you. I'm not gonna sit here and say this and this and that. So, like, back to the B. Simone stuff, like, bro, we can't sit here and say B. Simone is a bad friend because we don't know what old girl did to her. People do some spiteful stuff. Then when you get big, or when they get big and they come on, either they not gonna talk about it, or they gonna run circles around it for them not to talk about it, not for you to bring them up or whatever situation, because they don't want to look bad. Now, I don't think this is the case with B. Simone and her friend. I don't think that it's a situation where B. Simone, I did notice she did tell her. She did ask her in the beginning, or whenever the clip was, what did I do to you, or how do you feel, or whatever situation. But she did also say, well, without doing too much or saying too much, like, how was, you know what I'm saying, woo, and the girl. So I'm like, okay, so something went on. Like, of course we don't know about it, because we're not gonna know that part. We're not gonna be shown that part. We're not gonna know about it. But we can't say, oh, B. Simone is a bad friend, or old girl looking for some sympathy, or whatever situation, shorty, because we don't know. Like, we really don't know what happened. Like, we really don't know. And like I said, I was looking at some of the clips, and another thing B. Simone did say that I noticed that she did say, when she was like, well, doing for the right people. I noticed she did say that. She was like, well, going and doing for the right people, it has to be the right people, Joe. Like, I caught that, like, she said for the right people. So again, so we can't say if B. Simone is a bad friend, because the way she's talking is like, okay, so I'm looking at it like that. Like, I'm pretty sure other people are too. I'm looking at it like, okay, wait. So, without her saying too much, she like doing it for the right friend. The right friend? What she mean by that? What you mean by the right friend? Only doing it for the right people. So, because she did say that moving forward, or like at the time she did, you know what I'm saying, like old girl said, I see you write checks for people. Shorty, it gotta be a reason why. So, yes, it's a reason for everything. I don't care if it's a reason for a reason. Even if people say, nah, man, it wasn't even no valid reason. Like, she wrote that check for whoever she wrote it for, and shorty, she don't have to explain it. Like, that's her money. Like, she don't have to explain why she wrote that check for that person, and she didn't write the check for you. So, in all reality, why did she write the check? I'm looking at it like, shorty, if she did you wrong or whatever situation, unless she all mended it or whatever situation, why is you sitting on that podcast? Why are you sitting right there? Why you sitting right there? Because if, like, my friend, and if we got a good relationship, like if we got a good bond, like we're good, we should be on this podcast talking about this. We should be talking about something else. So, girl, what's our next adventure? And then when the girl said, oh, I got this new adventure, and you was like, let me call you back, or whatever situation. So, what I got out of that part, the girl said, I went in and got the new adventure, and you ain't even say nothing, whatever situation. She was like, well, I had to call you back. I was convicted or whatever. Now, other people like, you was convicted. That mean you was jealous and woo-woo. Shorty, how we know she was jealous? How we know that they didn't put that together? That plan, that deal that she went to go get, they didn't work on that together, and they supposed to win it and executed that together. How we know that didn't happen? How we know that girl went and execute that plan because she felt some type of way about B. Simone not helping her for whatever reason? What she not did, she didn't help her, and she went and did that deal by herself. How we know that didn't happen? Jumping to conclusions is crazy. Like, no, we can't say it. How? But like again, this is social media, and people only put on what they want to put on. So you need to tell me, oh, I wouldn't got a deal, and she just said, oh, I gotta call you back, whatever situation. Because I know if me and my friend talked about this situation, and B. Simone was like, yes, because I want us to do it together, we execute it together. Now, human, when I was listening to him, like, hey, she do kind of sound selfish. Like, what you mean? Do it with you or whatever situation. But again, we're assuming. How we know her and that girl did not put that together, talk about that together, and was like, okay, y'all, we gonna do this. Once this go through, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, whatever situation. How we know that didn't happen? How we know that girl go behind her back, or for whatever reason she was mad at B. Simone, she didn't go and be like, man, I could just do this by myself. Like, I don't need her for real. Like, it is what it is. See, we never know. See, we don't know the ins and outs of stuff. We don't know the middle part. All we getting is the beginning and the end, and a little bit of the middle. And literally, is it either a little bit towards the beginning or a little bit towards the end that we get? We're not getting the whole, like, well, B. Simone probably said this, said this, said this, said that. Old girl probably did this, and said that. We don't know. So everybody's assuming, like, oh, B. Simone. That's all I hear. B. Simone a bad friend. B. Simone a bad friend. How is she a bad friend? We don't even know if she a bad friend or not. We only looking at a clip that they show us on social media. Like, we don't know that. How do we know that? How do we know? How would they know? How would they know? And they probably just doing it for, people do all types of stuff now for likes and views and, boost your stuff up. We don't know. How would they know? How would we know? How? Like, I don't get it. Like, how would we know that B. Simone is really, like, on something? She could just be throwing out shots. Duck. Because, honey, when that girl said, yeah, I seen she give out checks to other people. When she said, oh, am I, or B. Simone asked, am I an amazing friend? And that girl was like, you are an amazing friend, but, you are an amazing friend. Hello. What is the pause here for? Like, you paused like 3 times. Like, let us know what it is. Say what it is, honey. Let us know what it is. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But again, we are sitting here like, oh, B. Simone is a bad friend. Honey, she didn't even, she just let her friend just suffer. Her friend was at the at her mom's house, and she had her baby, and she was homeless, and she had to get her cot. So, y'all, we gotta stop. We have to stop assuming at this point. It's 2025. 2025, we gotta stop assuming, because we don't even know. Like, we really, literally do not know what actually happened. We don't know. We really don't know. So, I just had to chime in on this one, because I'm just like, hold on. So, you mean to tell me B. Simone is a bad friend? Why? We don't even know why she a bad friend. We don't just go about what girls say. She a bad friend. Why? Why she a bad friend, y'all? Can anybody tell me why she's a bad friend? We don't even know why she's a bad friend. Can anybody tell me why? Because of what old girl said, and because the way B. Simone was answering her. She could have been answering her to not start conflict. I got that out of that too. Like, she really don't want to say nothing, because it looked like if she says something, it's going to start some type of conflict. You have to be careful, honey. And I'm one of them people too, like, so I'm not even finna really say nothing for real. It depends on what it is, because I know that we, us as humans, we'll let people say what they need to say. But it's like, for the people that think first, it's like, now, why this person is saying this? If I literally say something, it's gonna go crazy. And it's gonna be like, and because now if I say something, then it means it's gonna go up. Because that's how I feel about, like, especially when it comes to that friendship situation. People will be like, I'd have people say this, well, what did I say? What did I do? Was you not standing right there when it happened? So you feel, well, you need to start saying something. You don't say nothing. Joe, if we're right there in front of 1,000 people, and you say something to me, and if I say something to you back, and it gives a moment of me feeling some type of way or saying something, then it's gonna be looked at like, man, you mad, you this and that. So a lot of times to me, I just walk away from the situation. I'm just like, oh, okay, so you want to try to do that in front of all these people? That make you feel good? Like, I done had that done to me plenty of times. And a lot of times, sometimes, I'm going to say little times I didn't say something, but most of the time, I'm walking away. Or I'm going to laugh it off because it's like, oh, okay, so you did that and said that. Okay, so I don't have to be the bigger person and come and address you about nothing, because you already know what you said and you know what you did. So you mean to tell me we in front of all these people, and if I said that to you, you'll be like, Joe, what was that for? Like, that was just a cause for. Now, you might say something versus me not saying nothing, and I'm be like, oh, okay. Then when I start talking to you, then it's, what's wrong? What happened? Why you, what you mean? This. You should have said something. You shouldn't have said nothing at all. Joe, we're in this together. Like, we're together. Like, when we out together, I feel like, and I do my kids the same way, don't say nothing that's going to embarrass the next person. And then when that person snap off on you, or that person, after the event is over, or the next day, and that person don't answer your phone calls or nothing like that, and then you trying to figure out why, that means it's something you shouldn't have said. You need to recap and be like, okay, so what did I say? What did I do? Or to people, it might not, it wasn't even that big, it wasn't that deep. Because you're not the person that's on the other side. Now, if I'm sitting here, like, people, like, I'm gonna just say this for instance. I got a big forehead. I know that. Been having a big forehead. I'm 41. For years, God gave it to me. For you to say that in public, like, I did have to check a friend or two, I ain't gonna even lie, about doing that on social media. Shorty, I already know I got a big forehead. You announced it to the world. Everybody else that look at me and see me, they got, oh, she got a big forehead. Why do you have to make it known? That's the sneak diss and stuff that I be talking about. Just giving y'all an example, honey. Just giving y'all an example. But again, I'm gonna close this out about this friendship. Y'all subscribe to my channel. It's new me of one. I will be posting my podcast videos on there. Y'all like, share, subscribe, baby. I'm gonna always come in here and give the real and tell y'all what it is, but I'm gonna say something about me first before I say something about anybody else, baby, especially if the subject is related to me. I appreciate y'all for listening, watching. Y'all have a beautiful day. God has been blessing, and it has been Wonderful. I love y'all. Thank you. Give yourself a hand.